Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Crisis 169. I'm coming to you live, the power spectrum internet, in my room from my house. I'm here, you're there. Let's get on with it now. I woke up here around 12 o'clock because I work late, So my sleep schedule is kind of erratic, so I really don't have a set time. I do it at night. Anyway, though, let's get on to the story time. If you, or if your kids are gaming, or if you believe in whatever you won't listen to this. It's something that's kind of interesting for all people because this kind of shows the realm of what in the world EA is up to. EA is blaming right here. Got it right here. EA is blaming lack of sales on for the lack of sales. For the launch of Battlefield 2042 uh, on Halo Infinite. Not the fact that EA screwed the pooch and release this abomination game called 2042 onto the masses. No, that wasn't the problem. No, that wasn't the reason. It wasn't the reason that they launched this game into the abyss of hell that they did. That didn't kill it. No. What killed it was the fact that Halo Infinite came out and took away their sales. Let me digest this for a second here. Okay, I'm to believe I'm 40 years old. So I'm about the average age of a gamer. The average gamer is 40 years old, maybe a little less, a little older, depending on the demographic, right? So 40 years old, and I'm supposed to believe with a straight face, or take this with a straight face, or burst into tears, laugh that Battlefield 2042 had a bad selling world because of Halo Infinite coming out. A game that was pushed back a year because the visuals looked like a crappy version of the PS3 meeting the Xbox One. Hell, the Xbox One graphics of Halo Master Chief Collection looked better than what was supposedly running on an X series. It was running on a computer. That there's no excuse for how and they need to be called up on it and not give freedom to do what they want, say what they want to say. 'Cause when they say stuff like this, it makes them look retarded. Okay? It makes them look stupid. It makes them look like they don't understand what the hell they're doing. It makes them look like they're just, out there with a fishing line, fishing for a PR excuse to blame something on this. Instead of blaming themselves and and their quality assurance or lack thereof, quotations in the air, they want to go to the well and say, well, it's somebody else's game's fault because, we, didn't give you a scoreboard or voice chat or team deathmatch gameplay. We didn't balance. It was all over the place. My 2060 is good. It's, better than RTX 3050 for crying out loud. My my game, my graphics card has 198, speed, 19 or whatever it is, less than that. And mine 192, I think like 132, what it was. I'll get numbers some other time for you guys. When I get a chance, I'll figure that out. But right now, it's not really important. Right now, the fact of the matter is, though, the 3050 is the weakling of the 30 series, and my 2060 beats the hell out of it in many different areas, and as well as ray tracing. Now, ray tracing does a little better on the 30 series card, but I'm giving you an idea of what's going on. My 2060 non-super, about 10% overclock does Battlefield pretty well with a Ryzen 600X. It's pretty much a match made in heaven for it. You have in 3090s or Radeon 6900s XTs, same thing at 3090s, having trouble running Battlefield 2042 when it came out. And still to this day, there's some cards that don't work with it. 1070, you can barely get it going. My 2060 was spiked because it was not optimized. So when updates on the graphics card, it fixed, Far Cry 5 a little bit. Far Cry 5 was the same thing. All right, the updates that work better. So it could be updates too. So it's all it's not blame the game. But when your game comes out like Battlefield 2042 did, and you're seeing 60 hovercrafts spawning and driving up and riding up walls and just total chaos from there on forward. No, it doesn't matter how good you are. No, it doesn't matter how if you get good, doesn't matter. Because you cannot sit there and barrage that kind. You cannot survive that kind of barragement of rockets and machine guns and Gatling guns. No, ain't gonna do it. You'll get mowed down. Yeah, I think 4 or 5 choppers get mowed down by shooting at them. Crazy. Hovercraft shouldn't be going up walls. Now, now the game is so bad now. Hell, only maybe 8,000 people still play it. 4,000 the last time I checked. Every day, every breath that game's on life support. One day it's gonna go flatline, and there's no single mode story campaign for it. So it's an online play. So once the online crowd goes away, the game is take a shovel and dirt and put it over. It's dead. So I think EA 2042. I think Battlefield 2042 is gone. I think there's no way of saving it. Yes, you can probably inject some 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 adrenaline, maybe called the update. They ain't coming out until March or even in summer now. To pump it in there to get the get the Battlefield 2042 heart started. Flatlining. It's hemorrhaging. In this case, hemorrhaging players. If an online only game to hemorrhage about 95% of its players in less than 4 months have already left the game in disgust, protest, remains, whatever. It's literally it's a beat away of going flatline. Once it does, the game is over with. No amount of adrenaline and free stuff thrown that's gonna get people. You might get maybe 1,000 players in there, maybe 2,000 if you're lucky, but it ain't gonna be anything. It'd be like it'll still be alive, but barely. Yes, the game sold for $4 million, 4 million copies, $4 million worth of sales first week. But once the game was know how bad it was, a lot of people returned the game. Now I'm not that lucky because Steam would not let me return it. I played more than 2.5 achievements. EA is trying to get everybody money back. They should already signed close to over 200,000 signatures. Now it doesn't matter how state the game it is. Now he had to beg and plead Steam to go ahead and do it too as well. If they want to. And if EA says, hey, Steam, give 100% refund no matter how long they played it, then they have to. But then again, though, Steam shouldn't be punished for taking them money back. But Steam should question, hey, this game is crap. But Steam's just a public, and just Steam is just a middleman. So you really can't blame Steam for that. You want to, but you can't, because Steam's just a middleman. That's all they are, and that's fine. I mean, that's fine. But when a company like EA blames another gaming company on a different platform, especially on a platform that Game Pass Ultimate that has EA Play on it, you're kind of treading on some thin ice right now with the gamers. You're already treading on thin ice. You're already treading so far down there. It's not even funny. You know, and I think that if people actually keep on believing or buying this nonsense from these developers, these games will keep on going. And then look at Halo Infinite. The game didn't release 100%. That online game having trouble. Granted, it has a great story mode to fall back on. And that's where I think they put a lot of time in the oven for the story, not a lot of time, a lot of seasoning on the multiplayer. And that's kind of, a double-edged sword there. But Microsoft is supporting it. There is fixing it. Some people say, "Well, look at Cyberpunk." Cyberpunk had an update, 1.5 update came out less than I think a day, 2 days ago, to fix a lot of the problems. CD Projekt Red has been on the sorry bandwagon for at least about almost 5-6 months now, probably longer than that. This game didn't work on old gen. It fixed a lot of problem where it will run on the Xbox One X at 30 frames, PS4 Pro 30 frames, but it won't have the next gen features like the X series and the PS5 and even the S or even PC is gonna have. But it'll be playable. So if you bought it on those systems, the old the last gen systems, don't feel bad. Your patch is coming soon, and you'll be able to enjoy the game, especially if you bought it digitally. You'll be enjoy it with everybody else. But that there is it on this one. Well, that ends this video. This part of the video. Next, about Newegg now. Newegg is hot water for selling a lot of defective motherboards. Uh, bad. PCIe slot bent. I saw Gaming Nexus where they bought one from I think it was Amazon or Newegg itself. Either way, they got it. It was damaged PCI slot for the graphics card. I'm not saying that slot for the graphics card is the most important thing on there, outside of the motherboard itself. If that slot is damaged, and they had issues with the that it was cut, it was cracked down the middle. Gaming Nexus talked about how they had issues with uh, the the area that holds the CPU. It's broken, chipped, damaged. Doesn't work at all because it's just split down the middle. Here, guys, Rewind Newegg having trouble right now. So you're trying to buy a new careful of Newegg right now. I don't know if certain suppliers or Newegg itself or what. Um, go through Amazon or go to the home place you want to buy, say, NVIDIA or MSI. I would go to the company itself just to make sure you get the parts you want without having the issues of people almost don't like a frisbee across the room or trying to do a handstand on it with like a skateboard, do a handstand on it. Because the worst thing you want to get if you're building your rig, your first gaming rig, and you get all your parts in, and you check them over, or you put them in there, and you see cracks and broken pieces, because then it's just useless. Because I wouldn't even turn it on. I wouldn't even plug it up. I guarantee it's probably gonna spark, burn the place down, whatever may happen, or it may not work at all. The graphics card, the CPU could get damaged. GPUs right now are decent. Careful what you're doing with it, though, really, because no, you don't want to buy a CPU. You want to buy a brand new CPU, Ryzen 9 or Ryzen 7 or an Intel 7 or 9 i9 for a good beefy motherboard, and you can't get it at Best Buy because it's sold out. You buy it Newegg, you get it home. It felt like the people at Newegg just took it out back and beat it with a damn friggin' rock, and for no reason whatsoever, to make your life miserable. I think it's people just trying to make people. I think it's employees trying to make customers' life miserable. I think it's certain people doing this. Like I can't have. That's what I think it is. Childish and miserable, and not accepting the fact that maybe they can't. But then again, some people are watch the world burn, and sometimes they just want they just want they just want to watch the world burn. They have no reason why they want to, because they're just miserable, I guess, and they hate everything around them. Him or her hate everything around them, so that's why they want. So that's why to them, you having a broken part didn't mean nothing to them, because I have a gaming rig that works fine, 5600X, 2060. The motherboard, my motherboard can hold up to 3090. But my brother-in-law, excuse me, but my brother at Best Buy and online, and I watched, looked at everything before he put it in. He was very, very thorough and meticulous, and very cerebral about it. He bought nothing used. He bought everything was brand new with him. He don't like doing used stuff. Him, used stuff for him is fine, but people is paying money like I did, and some of his family members pay money to build PCs. He goes all out, and he went all out. It's a great rig, and I love it. And I can't think about what would happen if he bought something from Newegg and it got damaged at Newegg and he shipped it anyway to him. No, he probably lost his mind probably, because I'll be up there with him losing my mind too as well. I'm spending $1,500 on his rig. I trust my brother-in-law, but these people can't hire children not to throw stuff across the room like 5-year-olds. But yeah, buying a new egg, be careful for a while until they figure out what really going on up there. If it is silly, or if it is really an issue with quality insurance from other companies, it could be a problem too. That could be a problem as well. It could be a problem with quality insurance, where the people selling it to Newegg are not taking care of it. And they're just taking it and frisbee it into the back of the truck, and it goes over to Newegg. You know, could be. But once again, if you do, Amazon, best place to go to, because they will get better refund policy than Newegg. Back from Newegg, practically, I've heard sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes Newegg is kind of rough. And Amazon, hell, if it's not there within 2 days shipping, they'll send you another one. Be the next day, no questions asked. In most cases, they won't even care if you ship the other one back. If it comes at all, it could be lost in transport. Happens. Or somebody stole it out of the back of a truck. Things happen. People are weird out there. Like I said, people are weird out there. But that being said, guys, really that's what I have for the video right now. But be careful with Newegg if you're buying PC parts, PC gaming. Even GameStop's not a bad place to go if you want to get a motherboard or graphics card. They sell 6060 Supers. It's not bad. But like I said, though, Costco and Sam's Club have PCs and gaming rates occasionally. Once again, be careful of those things. I powered okay, but a big asterisk there, a real big one. Be careful with those pre-built consoles. I mean, pre-built systems, gaming rigs you buy, because you don't know what you're getting out of them. It just said 3060, but sometimes some people bought a 66 Super and they shipped them a 2070. Of course, they weren't complaining. But then again, they got the 2070 and they got a 1650 Super. So holder and ball wax there. And that's from Walmart.com. Instead of part of Walmart. So you gotta be careful. Okay? But yeah, guys, this is Crisis 169. My gamer tag is Crisis 169 on Xbox Live. And Crisis 1691 on Steam. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out. Be safe. And join in next time for another Crisis Media Productions. Peace out.